Good morning to one and all present here. Today, I welcome you all on the auspicious occasion of 74th Republic Day. Our freedom fighters who were striving for freedom and organizing marches throughout. They were, uh, they, under, they were imprisoned, tortured, and were subjected to slavery and so many injustices. Yet they never gave up. The Jawans and the soldiers accompanied such leaders and also lost their lives. The great freedom fighters, including Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Mahatma Gandhi, Mangal Pandey, and many more, who struggled for decades, their zeal and dedication, passion for nationalism didn't subside. To continue to carry the spirit forward and celebrate the nationalism and patriotism that runs through us and the honor of our forefathers, the theme of 74th Republic Day, Nation First, Always First. And not just today, we must abide by the values of responsibility every single day. So we will begin this day with flag hosting, and before that, let's give a big round of applause for our worthy director, Dr. Padma Kumar Nair sir. Sir, it is honor to have you today here with us. Thank you for joining. I would now request you all to please stand up for the national anthem.
जय हिंद साहब। श्रीमान परेड आपकी निरीक्षण के लिए तैयार है। जय हिंद। साहब, श्रीमान परेड को विसर्जन करने की अनुमति चाहता हूँ। जय हिंद साहब। परेड 3-3 में दैनिक चलेगा। मत हमने
this great day, I would now request Director Sir to please come and share the kind thought with us.
Dear students and colleagues, I'm very hard for me to speak today. We lost one of our students this morning. Our final year student, we lost him in a road accident. It's a proud day, but it's a very sad day for all of us. Being teachers, this is the most painful part of our job. Today, I want to talk about three things: responsibility, empathy, and working for excellence. When you think about responsibility, we have not only responsibility for ourselves, we have responsibility for our parents and our family and for our colleagues, for our fellow students, and for the nation. I think today is a good day. We all must promise ourselves to start thinking and reflecting on what we can do individually and collectively for making sure that we do not lose a colleague or a student or a fellow human being for no reason. This is different from an illness or a random accident which is not in our control. Many times, most accidents involving young people, they are not just random. They have been treated. Those accidents are avoidable and controllable, and I think it is the responsibility of we teachers, adults, to start really thinking about what can we do. And for my dear students, I think it is important that we promise on this day, our Republic Day, that we will start a conversation and reflection. Conversation and reflection. I don't think we need one more such sad event to again start thinking about it. Let's start from today and start reflecting on how do we avoid this. That's about responsibility. I wanted to tell you more, but I'm not really in a good state of mind to speak more. The second point I wanted to talk about is the Article 51 AJ of Indian Constitution. I strongly encourage, I request all of you to Google and see what is Article 51 AJ of Indian Constitution. It talks about excellence. I don't know many other constitutions in the world, across the world, would talk about excellence. Excellence is not about just being responsible. It is also not about achieving perfection. It's also not about going for the highest quality. There is nothing like highest quality, because if you do something better, then the highest quality is no more highest quality. Excellence is all about thinking about others and doing it better than before. Is it about driving a car? or is it about responsible playing or responsible drinking or anything you do, thinking about others, understanding their emotions, and feeling with them. So that's why many of my colleagues would make fun of me when I talk about empathy is the mother of excellence. Let's try to remember this. Life is all about learning and creating and helping, learning, creating and helping. That's also the reason why we should not be that much worried about asking a very simplistic question of what is right and what is wrong. We should ask a question of what is useful. Then you can ask maybe 2 or 3 more questions. Then what is right and what is wrong would be incorporated in that. What is useful for me, what is useful for my family and friends and the university and Patiala and Punjab and India and the world at large, that would capture everything about ethics and morality and everything. So it's better to ask what is right and what is wrong, but it is better to ask what is useful rather than what is right and what is wrong. I don't want to, I'm not in a good state to give a long speech. Thank you all, and 74th Republic Day, we all should be proud of the fact that our ancestors fought for a free India, and we rarely recognize the idea of this because we just take it for granted. But the last word for all of us is gratitude, a deep thankfulness of what sacrifices they have all done. Jai Hind.
I would now request Director Sir and the Registrar Sir to please come and honor some of the great people. First of all, we have Captain Manjeet Singh Sir. Sir joined the Institute 8 years back and is going to complete his present tenure on January 31st, 2023. He has done commendable work during his tenure and provided the round-the-clock services to the students. Mr. Prajendra Singh and Mr. Pradeep Kumar, helpers in Central Schools. They are working as helpers in Central Store of Institution through the contractor MS Home Security. Miss Manjeet Kaur.